Merry December and happy Sunday. But I'm also making it for anybody that may be able to use it to apply these tips to their life. And I'm not really just giving tips, I'm kind of going over / giving my input / my experience on life itself and basically how to become more content. I would just like to share my experience on how I bettered my life. In no way, shape, or form do I believe that I have the key to life. I mean, at the end of the day, I know what I'm doing and I understand what brings me peace or what makes me happy. I got packaged this December. Just look at how cute and elegant the packaging is. I don't know if I said it. The company's called Ryze Superfoods. I feel like I need to turn a light on. But yeah, we got Ryze mushroom coffee, and then we got Ryze mushroom coffee, and then we got Ryze mushroom hot cocoa. I'll make the coffee in the morning. I'm gonna make the hot cocoa, and then we're gonna talk about what this video is for. I'm so bad at this. I'll put on the screen if there's a discount code that they gave me, but I'm not sure if they gave me a discount code. I think they did. So you can get some percentage off your package of Ryze mushroom coffee or mushroom hot cocoa. And here's their info. This is for the cocoa, this is for the coffee. For the hot cocoa, they got whatever rice she is, cocoa beans. I ain't about to butcher all these words, but matter of fact, yes I will. No, I'm not. Lithium-99, jerianshaine, melatonin. I'm about to be knocked the fuck out. Me and my friend Jan, we used to drink this hot cocoa that had melatonin in it. We used to call it sleepy time night night. So that's what this is giving. We're gonna see. But yeah, it helps with healthy digestion, antioxidant rich, stress relief, mood support, boosts collagen production, and it helps with sleep. Period. It says 1 tablespoon, but this is a spoon, so I mean, okay. That's kind of heaping. Yeah, it won't hurt. It's giving mushroom. I can't really say it tastes like mushrooms because I don't eat mushrooms, but it's like giving that. But yes, it's just giving like the hint of mushroom, which isn't gross, surprisingly. I don't really care for mushrooms, but so I'm gonna add some of this. I didn't even know my mom had this. Pumpkin pie coffee creamer. I'm gonna add some of this to it and it'll make it sweet for sure. Okay, that's good, but honestly, it could be better. We're gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It gives matcha, and I love matcha. And like drinking matcha plain is not the best thing. I mean, it's all right, you can do that, but like usually you want to add stuff to matcha. So I feel like this definitely needs something added to it, and not even really need. It's just everybody likes something a little sweeter. So I am currently in the basement because I can't light the doobie-doo upstairs. So we're gonna be finishing the video down here. There's no problemo. Life comes with a lot of ups and downs, and that is low-key where it starts. You have to make peace with the downs. And not only make peace, you have to mentally prepare yourself to be at peace when the downs come around, because you already know you're gonna come up, you're gonna come back. But let's start from the beginning. I feel like to begin to build your mental and become at peace with life and basically just fall in love with life and be happy every day. Choose to be happy every day. Even in uncomfortable, sad situations, you are still choosing to be happy and be at peace and be content. I feel like you should recognize if you have any unhealthy coping mechanisms, and you need to replace those coping mechanisms with healthy coping mechanisms. And if you have no coping mechanisms, yeah, you definitely need to get a coping mechanism. You need to recognize that you aren't okay all the time, and it is very much human and okay to not be okay at times. But you need to figure out ways to situate those feelings so that negative or bad things don't come from whatever it is that could have bothered you, set you back, or put you down. Coping mechanisms are different for everyone. For me, it's meditation, praying, YouTube, music. I don't really get anything from talking things out with people, but a lot of people seek help through therapy or just venting out to somebody that they know, which is a form of therapy. Explore and tap into a healthy coping mechanism. I almost forgot, writing is a big coping mechanism for me. Writing my feelings out and basically planning, that really helps me do things. This whole video, scripted. Not the whole video, but like the main points of what I'm talking about is written down so I stay on track. And that's what I'm not doing. After you've cleared your mental, made yourself a little better, you need to find some hobbies or get back into old hobbies, preferably hobbies that get you money, because sadly we have to survive. And I feel like it's a very structural or good or productive choice to like have a hobby that could benefit you. And like, for instance, my hobby is YouTube and social media, and I make money off of that. And I'm trying to pursue that into a deeper career so that I don't gotta work for nobody. And that, y'all, at the end of the day, get into your hobby, get into your craft, make art, and honestly, it'll bring you closer to yourself. It'll help your mental. And at the end of the day, you can hit big. And don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Tap into what you love, because only beautiful things will come out of it. Next, I want you to obtain. That is what honestly brings joy to pretty much everyone. I don't think I'll hear somebody say, oh, I won the marathon and I'm not happy about it. Like, obtain whatever goals you do have, through your hobbies, through what you like doing. Finish something. Obtain different things, whether that's a job, whether that's a car, whether that's anything that can get you closer to happiness, peace, and being full of content. Make goals and hit them. And don't set yourself too high. Make small goals at first. And as you achieve those small goals, you will begin to believe that you can achieve anything. And who would want a life where they're not achieving everything they want to achieve? Exactly. Make your goals, achieve your goals, and slowly it'll just train your mind to go out and get it. Does that make sense? After I've achieved so many great things that I am so very proud of, and honestly those things fulfill me and they keep me going, and I want to continue to obtain great things as my life goes on. Something that's very hard, and I believe that this is the hardest thing that I have on my list, and that is to worry about yourself and isolate yourself. Stop sharing your goals with other people. Stop getting into drama. Stop getting into stuff that isn't your business. Look within, and like there's a certain time and place for things. Like, for example, like going and catching up with a friend and going and getting coffee. My camera literally died. Yeah, we're gonna finish this up. We're almost done. Isolate yourself so that all you have to worry about is yourself. Make your worries, like, conserve them, because you need to be worried about yourself in order to get yourself to like your highest point. And we will forever be evolving. We will forever be growing. But like, you always want to be getting better than how you were before. You want to be getting to a place that 3 months ago you were not at. That is the goal in life. And I mean, I don't know if there's not no finish line. I mean, the finish line is death. But other than that, while you're here, take advantage. Take full advantage. But it all starts with spending time with yourself. You are your best friend. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people need this from other people, need to talk to other people, need this, need that. Yes, human interaction is beautiful. But at the end of the day, you need to worry about you, and you need to get into your head. You need to figure all this shit out for yourself, because nobody's going to do it for you. Isolation is outright beautiful. Some of the most successful people were in isolation. They went and they locked themselves away and they created beautiful things. The only way for you to create beautiful things for yourself is by doing it for yourself. And being around other people and other things, being sucked into things that do not serve you, that will very much get in the way of you getting to where you need to be. Last but most certainly not least, choose happiness and positivity. Now, this is going to be like the phoniest sounding thing. Not phony, but just like the cheesiest. Choose to look at everything at happiness. And I always take it to death. And that's a harsh topic for a lot of people, but it shouldn't be. Everybody dies. And everybody's different. And like, people are going to be like, oh, like, they're sad over this. Da, 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 da. I sound very shallow, but it's not shallow. I'm using death as an example. I've made peace with death. Of course, like, you're allowed to cope. You're allowed to mourn. But at the end of the day, like, once I decided for myself to look at death as a beautiful thing and not at all as a sad thing, once again, it's okay to feel sadness, but it doesn't have to be looked at as a sad thing. Now, this is something that can really, like, this topic, everybody has different emotions and feelings, but at the end of the day, like, making peace with everything that could hurt you or could just hold you back, that, I don't want to say is the key to everything, but it's one of the biggest keys to everything. Now, I'm sorry I took it to death, but, like, okay, getting fired from your job. Instead of being upset, just immediately go look for a new job. Immediately go look for a new, better job. And your goal in your mind, you should be thinking, the next place I work at, it's about to be so much better than the last place I worked at. I'm going to work with so much better people. I'm going to make so much more money. Like, you need to look at everything in a positive light, because everything can be positive. Everything can be positive if you make it positive. And that is the way you need to be navigating life, through positivity and happiness. Everything is sunshine, rainbows, and butterflies. And life, like I said, has ups and downs. But at the end of the day, if your mind is completely positive and happy, nothing negative in this life can drag you down. Period.